So, what are we gonna do today, D?
Bushwhack.
Bushwhack. Go to Prairie Fork.
Cabin Flats.
Cabin Flats. Lupine. Fish Fork.
Dawson Peak.
Dawson Peak.
Mount San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Pine Mountain.
Pine.
Back to Guffy.
Guffy. And then hike.
PCT back to Baden Powell.
PCT back to Baden Powell, which is here because the road is actually closed right now. And what were those guys saying? That they might actually close the middle of the two and just keep the ends open and
Trash the two. They're closing the whole mountain down.
They're closing the whole mountain down. All because of a fraud. No. All right. We are going down Mine Gulch to Prairie Fork. Up there is Baden Powell. What you smell? Huh? I heard that you were in that band Hootie and the Blowfish. That's what I heard. Thurston Owl the Third. How many licks does it take to get to the center? So here's Vincent's Gulch. You know, the trail sort of disappears into the brush sometimes. Here's the plane wreck, or glider. I think it was a glider, not a plane. Crashed in the 60s. Somebody's built a fire pit. Sort of made it a campsite. Haha! There I am. Huh. Wow, that was 2012? Alright, we're saying goodbye to the plane wreck. And we're going to Mine Gulch Campground, and that's where we're going to spend the night tonight. There's Prairie Fork. That goes to Cabin Flats, which we're going to try to do tomorrow. Actually, we are going to do it tomorrow. It's going to take, it takes all day. We're going to get to Cabin Flat. Then get to Lupine and enjoy that spring. I love that spring.
Hey, look over there.
We camped here. Danny had his tent right there. I had my tent right there. There's water right there. But we're going over there. Prairie Fork to Cabin Flat. A little bit of bushwhacking. A little bit of bush didn't hurt anybody, you know? Sadie. So right over there is Bear Gulch. We're still heading this way towards Cabin Flat. We're almost there. I think we have about maybe a mile to go, maybe 0.6. There's the Prairie Fork River Creek thing. But I hit sort of a dead end here. I don't know where Danny went. I sort of left him. He's somewhere though. I might backtrack a little. How is the bushwhacking so far?
Great.
It's great? It's great.
This right here was getting tough.
Yeah. It's just because the canyon narrows.
Really, really narrow.
Bush.
Not enough to walk in.
Yeah. There's a little campsite over here among spruces and some cedar trees. You know, cedar is a natural bug repellent. On our way to Cabin Flat from Vincent Gap. He's just a tree hugger at heart. You don't see many big trees like this in this this side of the forest.
That's the second one on this side.
Sadie loves the water. Check that out. It's a county survey monument. So they probably surveyed it for the road, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the old Jeep road. Guess we just follow the river. So many trees and bushes, and came from over there, and we're gonna follow this river all the way there to Cabin Flat. After 2 miles of bushwhacking, we are finally at Cabin Flat. Right on. Well, we did it. Having a little lunch. We took a nap at Cabin Flat, and we've been walking on this dirt road. Danny's just behind me, and there's Sadie. She's exhausted. Poor little dog. I carried her for a little bit. But we got about 2,500 feet, and we'll be at Lupine. And there's a delicious spring that's ice cold that I am gonna fill up a bucket and douse myself with. We are going up Fish Fork. We just got water from Lupine Spring, which is over there. It seems to be every time I come here it's flowing, so I could say that's a pretty reliable source of water. But it's the only water that we're gonna see for quite a while. And there's the trail right there. That leads all the way down and around. You can get up through there, but we take that trail and then go up, and then it meets up right there from the campground. All right, there's Baden Powell. Cabin Flat's down that way. And there's the native sun mine over there. A lot of people think it's just collapsed. We just found a bunch of junk. But you can almost see the road right there. But so far, the trail looks pretty good coming up Fish Fork. So almost enough room to camp here. Be a cool campsite. Huh, looks like there's like a road that goes up there. Right there. All the way up there. Well, it says Fish Fork Trail. And I believe that it means to go down this way, where my dog's going. And I think it goes all the way down there. Little gnarly. Well, Sadie, we're gonna have to walk back through the thorny bushes, because although beautiful out here, this trail is a bunch of falling rocks. And it goes on over there as well. It's messed up. The trail just stops right there. You can see where the goats were. We could be goats and walk across. Well, we ended up walking across it anyway. Now here we are with a different view. Is that Mount Baldy? No, it's Baden Powell.
Baden Powell.
Yeah.
You'll see Mount Baldy when we come around this bend right here.
So we're gonna see the other side and see what that has to offer us and go from there. It's just a little treacherous. All right, so here's where we're walking through. Just a lot of rocks and bushes. Looks like somebody had a campsite here a while ago. You can tell nobody's had a fire in a while. We still need to go that way. And this is another little gnarly part. Not as gnarly as the other one. Steeper fall though. Oh. You alright, Danny? It's July 16th. I should be on the PCT, but I'm sort of bummed on it. But here we are, bushwhacking our way from Vincent Gap all the way to Guffy. Well, the hard way to Guffy, going through Pine Mountain and then Guffy, but there's definitely water here, and that makes my day right there. So, all right, Sadie, you got some water? All right, little Fish Fork Campground. Huh. Doesn't look like much of a campground anymore. Everything's overgrown. There's a little fire pit over here, but no fire rings. You would think that there'd be fire rings or something, you know? What is this? Dawson's Peak Trail. Oh, there we go. That's where we're going. Upper Fish Fork and trail. We took a siesta up there, and now we find another campsite, and it looks right. Huh. Some steel cables. Come on, Sadie. Yeah, this looks sort of like the road. There's a steel cable running. Wow. Wonder what was here. Probably just old mining equipment or something. Alright, we're camped on this ridge. We're just taking our time through this whole section. There's Mount Wilson. You can barely see the towers. But they're there. They're there. Spooky little shady. So tomorrow we go there. Pine Mountain. Pine Ridge, and that goes all the way to Guffy, which is beyond line of sight. Okay, it is morning and we are walking up to Pine Mountain from this, it looks like it could be a campsite, a lot of flat ground. I'd call this Sadie's camp. That's just what I'm gonna call it, just because Sadie's here. So we're leaving Sadie's camp and going up to Pine Mountain. See you there. Okay, from the campsite we were walking up, lost the road, we had to walk just up the mountain. I finally found what's left of this road, and then it switchbacks up there, and then it comes back around that way, and then I believe it goes to the other side of this ridge, and then it keeps going up all the way to the saddle of Pine Mountain and Dawson Peak. So we're making progress. So we're gonna switch back up this and then keep to the right, and then there's another set of switchbacks to get to the saddle, and then we'll be at Pine Mountain, which is right there. This whole area is really nice. Lots of campsites, pretty much, flat parts. Awesome view of Baden Powell. Awesome view of Baldy right there. There's Vincent Gap, that's where we started. Baden Powell. And here we are on a non-trail. Just on chaparral and fucking rocks. Lots of loose rocks. Having some oatmeal. Cold. Hey. Got some coffee boiling. Well, water boiling. With a Kona coffee. Sadie has her food that she refuses to eat still. Huh, Sadie? Are you camera shy? And we're going up there to Pine Mountain. And there we have coffee. You have your cup, Danny?
Bandana, good for so many uses.
So we had a little lunch break and we found the road again. I mean, we were on the road. It disappeared for a second, but you can see it. I don't know if you can, but you can see it right there going along. And we're going to that saddle right there. So we need to walk here, go there, and then end at that saddle. And then we, if we have time, we'll go to Baldy, or sorry, Mount San Antonio. And then we'll go Pine Mountain onto Guffy to the car. Well, this is the road slash trail leading up to Pine Mountain, the Dawson's Peak Trail. And as you can see, it's really just grown in with all these thorn bushes. Yeah. I went down and then I sort of went up through the non-thorn bushes. But just be careful. It's on the slope. But yeah, my dog's doing good. She's happy. We have a little bit more to go through this. And it sounds like there's water down there. I can hear water.
Gotta have these.
Yeah, trekking poles are a must. Here's a little spring coming down from the mountain. Very cool. Huh. You know, this is 2017. Last year we had a really big snowpack. So this spring in drier seasons, I'd imagine it probably wouldn't even exist. We just both filled up 3 liters of water and we're heading up our final ascent to Pine Mountain. Well, the saddle between Dawson Peak and Pine Mountain. But it's always good to, you know, take advantage of the water even though you think, oh, I might not need it. Just fill up all your containers. It's actually a smart thing to do. The trail is back again, although part of the switchback was done, so we had to go straight up the mountain, but that's all right. There's Baden Powell over there. Pine Mountain. Those right there, those thorn bushes make your life a living hell. Let me tell you. I think I've got some scrapes, but definitely wear long pants. Oh, dun, 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 dun. But yeah, that's all from the thorn bushes. It's not too bad. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. It'd probably be a lot worse if I had shorts on. But just waiting for Danny to get up here. All right, there's Pine Mountain. We're almost to the saddle. There's no trail really here, so you just gotta go straight up the mountain. There's Baldy. We started at Vincent Gap on Friday. Took our sweet time. And now we're here on Monday. And hopefully we'll be to the car later today. All right. Here we are. Mount San Antonio. That way. Fish Fork, where we came from. So, yeah. That's that. We've made it. We've connected the loop. It's so awesome. Pine Mountain, here we come. Ah, so menacing. Alright, we will climb Pine Mountain. Alright, here it is. Top of Pine Mountain. View of the 15 over there. Dawson. Baldy. Baden Powell's over there. Mount Wilson's over there. Cans, cans, cans. Not a label on one. Alright, there's Vincent Gap. There's Lupine. There's the Prairie Fork over there. See, the mine is around there. And in the tailings, that's Mine Gulch Campground. And then Prairie Fork, Cabin Flat, Lupine. And then we walked up that and then around to get to Pine Mountain. And that was the loop. And now we're on Pine Mountain Ridge. And we're going towards Guffy, which is right over there. And it is steep, lots of loose rock. Yeah, this mountain ain't no joke. There's the road that goes to Guffy. The PCT sort of hugs this road all the way to the 2 highway. And then the road ends at the 2 highway because that's the road to Guffy and then beyond. So we're almost to the road. Oh, Sheep Mountain Wilderness. We did it, Sadie. Now we have to go to the car.